I'm back again. So anyway, hello. I'm here with another sketchbook tour because I have been dead for about a week and I have gotten art burnout since that, and I've been doing so much other crap. So yeah. I don't even remember what sketchbook we're on right now, so I'm just gonna grab a random thing. It might be recent, it might be not. This one, obviously, it says I've completed in March of 2020, and I started last year before everything went downhill. So I'm gonna try and tour this because it's another one of those thick sketchbooks, and this might be split into two parts. I don't know. I might talk through some of this, but yeah. So here we go. Oh boy. The first thing we see is Mystic Messenger. This was during the time that I was playing Mystic Messenger, and just for anyone who is in Mystic Messenger, I like Yusung. Oh, I have goals here, which is kind of surprising. Yeah, that's kind of the achieved. This is kind of also achieved. I don't know, maybe. And I'm really embarrassed to look at this right now, because my art has improved ever since this sketchbook, and looking back at it now, it's just, oh boy, it's just a mess. Oh yeah, I blocked out some names because I brought this sketchbook to school. Yeah, there's some anatomy issues I have right now. Pause if you want to look at the spreads, because I'm not gonna stand here, and this is literally 6 months ago. So oh boy, this is when I was still into Bandori. I'm not into Bandori right now, but I am getting interested in Argona Navis from Bang Dream, which is a completely different thing to Bandori, but they're in the same project, so yeah. This is for Christmas for my cousin. Oh boy. I'm sorry, but a lot of this is just really old. Like, I look at this now and kind of started wondering what happened. This is ironic because this is, I think I was watching the live stream where they revealed Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s, and everyone in the chat was complaining, and I just drew this. In fact, hold on, I have a drawing of him, a drawing of Yuga that I did recently. It became ironic that he's now one of my favorite characters. Yeah, if I just bring these two up close. This one is more Yu-Gi-Oh-esque, while this one is more of a Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s-esque, if you know what I mean. I was watching Beyblade, obviously, because you're seeing so much Beyblade OCs. Crap. More crap. I'm gonna translate that because I literally cried tears of joy during this time. So my family had this game where they out of the children that are under 18, my uncle gave up these red things, and everything has if I convert it to US dollars, I think it's $20? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's $20. I think so. and all of them had $20 except for one of them. So you can see who got the one that doesn't have anything, and I sort of cried because literally throughout the Christmas thing, the amount of money I had is literally equivalent to what, $5 in Christmas money. So yeah, but then in exchange I got $40, which is twice the amount. Oh boy. This was before Argo Navis was a thing, so I made mail stuff. Irony. There's not really that much I could say about this. This one's funny. I was watching a bunch of Book and Stray Dogs stuff, and I wanted to draw Yusung, but I didn't know how to do it together, so I just combined both of them. This was a monument for me. I finished Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 in a day. That's like amazing. And that's probably the only time I can finish one season a day. Crappy. These are my marker. That's the first while. Now my marker doesn't look like that anymore. My markering skills. Oh, whatever. Drawing Yuga, slightly increasing. We don't talk about that. I literally I don't know what forced me to draw this, but my consciousness says, hey, draw these two. Oh god, some more Beyblade. Crappy Japanese. I should have just learned Japanese here and then. I am learning Japanese now. I literally have a notebook next to me just so I don't miss lessons. Some weird things. I wanted to make Beyblade OCs for the originals, like not burst. Excuse me. So, yeah, there's that. Oh my god. Oh, and this is when I traveled, like, the last time I ever traveled. This was, I don't know, 600 kilometers away from my house. So, yeah. These things are done before I traveled, and this was at the hotel. Yeah, see? This isn't as comprehensive as all the other pages because I was on the road during that time. And this was at a KFC. And the hotel. I think we sat for a good amount of time before we actually went there. Yeah. And this is when we went back home. We only stayed there for one night and one day. So, there's that. And we returned home at, what, 10 p.m.? Oh, my old Power Rangers thing. I still want to work on that. I wanted the Red Ranger to be a girl, but then I soon realized that it couldn't be possible, so I just turned it into a guy, slowly. Yeah, and that's him. This is when I was still into Dragon Ball Legends. Like, I was still playing it, but I don't know. I don't really can't believe this is just like 5 months ago. We don't talk about that. This is still like one of my favorite pages. Like, damn the shading. damn me. And I think I did this all with one brush. Except for this, that's just me testing out some stuff. Or new brushes. Up some My Hero Academia. More of that. I really have no words for this. This one is not a Dragon Ball, a Yu-Gi-Oh! And Vanguard crossover. The only thing I changed, the difference was, this was supposed to be Yami Yugi, but I just changed it to be Yugi. Okay. I remember here my white gel pen died. Some more marker stuff. I think I was scared of using markers back then. Now I just like, haha, we DLC 1. We already have the start of DLC 2, so oh my god. This is one of the first drawings of Riku that I ever did. Riku Nanase. My new #1 boy of Idolish 7. This was before I was actually into Idolish 7. And I was just watching this one meme video that had Idolish 7. And it had Persona 5 UI, and I was like, when will that happen? Anywho, yeah. Back then, Riku was the first, Mitsuki was the second. But now I think Riku's the first, Tamaki's the second, and then Mitsuki's the third. That's like the three dudes that I kind of like. I mean, everyone else is pretty much all the same, but I really like Riku and Tamaki. How ironic that I would be in their fandom. That's Jinga's children. We don't talk about that. Some pens. I drew a Yuga like this, and it looks like he's having an existential crisis. My cousin drew that. He forgot how to draw. Stuff. That's Chinese. I don't know what that says anymore. These two are my Vanguard overseas. He's a tall middle school student. And this one's just your casual. Some stuff. Yeah, I don't really have that much to say. Oh, Persona 5 Scramble. Has that been translated to English yet? No, I haven't heard news about it, so... This is just some chocolate that my cousins gave to me. And it's mini size too. I redrew that. Because that doesn't look like I drew it by myself. That's me. Or Mindo. Or me. You know what? From here on out, I'm just gonna call Mindo here me, because that's basically my persona, but they also have a name. But that's me on a drafting desk. I think that was the first meeting of drafting that I ever got. Stuff. I wanted to make a story where this girl is a tomboy and she gets scouted into a male idol group and then pretends to be a guy. That's from my friend. Yeah, there's not really much here. I like this one though. It's just Tenma wearing Future Trunks' outfit. Super Future Trunks. That's heavily inspired by Mr. Affection. Ah, the Danganronpa and Fairy Tail crossover. I remember that. This is honestly one of my favorite pages, even though there's not a lot. I remember that I had hives during this time, so I couldn't shade the Aiga, but I somehow managed to shade the Yuga. One of my brush pens died. Some hand studies. That was during Sword Art Online Integral Factor event where Persona 5 crossover. I basically re-downloaded it for the sake of playing that event, and I got the Joker thingy. I actually tried to beat the Reaper. I think I beat it twice. Yeah. Yugi Child, but it's in the Dragon Ball universe, so stuff. My Dragon Ball C's. Excuse me. Some school stuff. Yeah, I still have that crisis every now and again. Okay, this is relatively big for me, and this is relatively medium to me. Now it's just as big as my hand. So I actually grew up drawing big stuff, so I guess it's kind of normal. I really like this page. I still do, and I'm surprised that it hasn't anything from here smudged into here. Oh, Persona 3 and crossover stuff. I actually played Persona 3 up until I don't remember, the fourth block of Tartarus, and then I just stopped. Oh yeah, somebody make a Persona 3 and Devil Survivor crossover, because I want to see Kazuya just interact with the Persona 3. I wonder. Yeah. I stupidly spend my money on useless shit. Yeah, that's me. This is proof. I made some OCs. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Oh yeah, these are my Bandori stats. And yes, I quit it at like rank 100 plus. Because I think that was taking a toll on me. After being in it for 1 year, I kind of didn't feel fun anymore. And I just downloaded it out of curiosity in the first place, so... I mean, not to say that Bandori is bad, but personally, I don't think I resonated with it. Which is why I probably have to download the Argonabis. Because I might relate to it better, because for one thing, it actually is being serious about being a band, whereas in Bandori, it's just happy-go-lucky stuff. Argonabis touches down on the stuff that Bandori didn't. And on top of that, they're all relatable males. Which, I tick that off on my favorites list. Gohan before I actually knew how to draw Gohan. And I've been recording for almost 20 minutes. Okay then. Wow. I think around here is where I really got into Idolish 7, because I was listening to a bunch of their songs. I was like, This is neat. Oh, and this is when Beyblade Sparking revealed Hikaru and Hyuga, and at first I thought they said Akibi for some reason, but now that I can read some of the Japanese, this clearly says Asahi. Asahi Hikaru and Asahi Hyuga, which in my Japanese terms it means morning day. Okay. I really like this one. It's just me experimenting. Dad issues. My sparking OC. And I think here is where I started to give up on the sketchbook, because a lot of this is just old. Yeah. These two are really old, especially now. Like, what's happening? I tried to draw on the last page. Yeah. And here's just some computer notes. And in the back it's just full of old regular show stickers. But yeah, that's kind of it. Bye, I guess, because this is taking so long now. Okay? See you later.